Tellemtribe Tarot. Daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Grand Rising. I am Cherokee with Tellemtribe Tarot, coming to you with another general reading for the collective. Take a moment to click like on the video to show some support. Drop a comment to say hello to a goddess. And if this reading resonates with you, click the thanks button and drop a tip to say thank you, especially if you don't plan on booking a personal reading with me. I do tug on my energy to pull these readings through for you, so I appreciate y'all for the support in advance. Subscribe to my channel, share the video to share the wealth, and let's get into your general reading for today. I feel someone has a new sense of belonging, like someone feels finally like they're being included in something. Someone is now drinking water again, considering alkaline water. Maybe someone never liked water and they're always drinking juice. Very random energy, but an energy that popped up. And again, as always, take what resonates and leave behind what does not. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this general reading. So the overall energy is the Ten of Swords. You're coming to the end of a indecision and a struggle. You've been struggling with quite a bit. Some of you with a job that's very hands-on and distressing. And I feel like some of you may have put in a notice because you're either taking a leave of absence and then you don't plan on coming back, or you found a better opportunity, or you're just taking some time away for yourself to rejuvenate and to see what it is that you want. But your overall energy is that you're just tired of the same point A to point B, the same mundane situation. Your at-home life might be a little stressful as well, and you just want to be able to focus on what is going on in front of you without the extra distractions. And your spirit guides are saying that struggle, that period of struggling with that particular scenario is coming to an end. So you should try to see through the challenges that you're currently going through. Be patient with your process as always, because as I like to tell you, the best is yet to come. The challenge that you may be having is that you're trying to do too much too soon. Like you're wanting things to accelerate at a pace that would make you feel better right away. But as I said, you need to be patient with your process. You may find that the plans that you're making, they're being sabotaged either by your own doing, by trying to do too much too soon, or poor planning. Simply plan through each segment of what you'd like to do. Set clear expectations for yourself. Put dates on things. Get a planner if you must, and you'll be better off. But you're not going to get through this next sector of your life without a struggle if you don't start planning accordingly. So in the recent past, I see conflict. You're always going back and forth with yourself about what it is that you're supposed to be doing. I see this as someone who really wants the best for themselves and wants to make changes, but does not feel like they have the support that they need. And the overall energy at the very bottom of the entire reading is the Eight of Cups. So you're wanting to leave this struggle in the past, but first you have to deal with your emotions. In the recent past, you may feel as if you always had to fight to get your voice heard. You always had to fight for people to accept your truth. And that's why you've gotten to this point where you're just like, I want to separate myself from anything that is not of me, from anyone that is standing in my path, that is creating unnecessary struggles for me. I want to just do away with it because I'm tired of explaining myself. I'm tired of trying to prove myself to people who are just committed to misunderstanding me. And subconsciously you're going to do that. Subconsciously you should be seeing yourself as the Queen of Cups energy, which is you taking a hold of your emotions and not making emotional decisions, nurturing your situation, realizing that you yourself need to be gentle and kind to yourself so that you can, pick up the pieces and move on with grace. I see that your whole thing is that, am I going to have enough willpower to take my life to this next level? Am I going to have enough courage to take my life to this next level? What you need to do is be consistent. The strength card with your goal is just to be consistent. Be consistent, and being consistent means that waking up every day and chipping away at the block. Every single day, no matter how much you feel like people in your past or you in your past you were going up against yourself and it was very difficult for you to get through those mental blockages, you have the strength to persevere if you just see that all you have to do is be consistent. I see in the near future that you're going to get to that place where you're just like, all right, you're going to be faced with matters of the past again, because this is like a wheel that constantly turns with you and yourself and trying to make important decisions. I feel like you want to move, or you want to, like, for instance, quit your job. You put in that notice, but you're not really sure if you want to get another job like it or if you just want to switch fields. And you have to consistently listen to your emotions, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. How do you feel when you're doing your job? Do you feel any passion? Do you feel anything that makes you feel substantial? Are you feeling fulfilled? These are the questions that you have to ask yourself to help yourself to make the right decision. So you're going to have to decide what it is that you want and stick to it and be consistent about it. So with the Queen of Wands here, the Queen of Wands is how you see yourself in this situation. And you see yourself as someone who can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. It's just that when you try to put your mind to it, your mind decides to jump and go all over the place. So you may find that you get confused really easily. But with this Queen of Wands energy, it's saying that you can definitely accomplish what it is that you're putting your mind to. If you want to move to another position in your job, you can do that. You can write that letter up, get a recommendation, and get that shit done. If you want to put that notice in and do something else, you can get that done as well. If you want to take a break, you can get that done as well. It's saying that you know that you hone that energy to make your decisions, but you have to embrace that energy to make your decisions. I feel like your environment right now is just you trying to put a handcuffs on the situation, so to speak, making decisions with authority and sticking to it because you've been wishy-washy about the things that you're trying to accomplish in your life. And you may be in a position of like, I always sleep on myself. I don't see myself to my highest potential. I'm always waiting on someone to give me some kind of advice. But I feel like you have to take on this Emperor energy and treat everything in your life as if it's important. Everything is important. Everything needs to be consistently worked on, but focus on your happiness and your emotional well-being. Now, your hope is that you don't trick yourself out of a good time. You feel like you've been living your life on everybody else's terms over the past few years, and now you're taking initiative to do what you need to do. And, some people around you may not understand the things that you're doing, but if you have a clear understanding of what you want, you won't be tricking yourself out of anything. The possible outcome is the Six of Coins. Once you execute this, you'll be able to help yourself. And when you can help yourself, you can help others freely. I feel like you want to do better for yourself. You see your life living it in an abundant way. You see yourself donating to charities. You see yourself helping people who are in need. But you can't do all of these things and make changes in the world if you can't make changes in the world of your mind. Your mind is your playground. And right now you have to focus on the things that aren't going right with you so that you can take those steps outside of yourself and confidently move to the next sector of your life. So what you're planning for right now is not a bad thing. It's just that you have to put dates on things so it doesn't feel corroded and crazy. And life is crazy as it want to be, but walking away from old habits and into new healthy habits is a beautiful space to be in, and you need to embrace that. Anyone who's giving you advice, telling you that you're making a mistake, is intimidated by what you have going on, because they may be afraid that if they were in your shoes, they wouldn't be able to do it. So keep moving in your purpose, because you got this. Everything is going to work itself out as long as you keep working. All right? So until next time, love and light, tribe.